Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the long range weather forecast discussion. And I'm James Munley. First, going to look at the period here for February 14th to the 18th. And what we have here is we go to the 14th, 18th. What we have here is a trough in the west, ridging here with above normal heights in the east central states. Now, this will be the pattern I think for the rest of the month. I don't see any changes coming here, but just because it's warmer now in the east doesn't mean you can't get snow. We'll have a warming trend, so don't get used to it because during this time of year, um, we can get a lot of flipping and we can get to you know uh, we can get a storm, especially and we won't have the extreme cold because a lot of times a lot of our heaviest snowfalls happen with marginal air mass for snow, and that's what we're going to look at this week, and we're going to take a closer look at that. So what we have here is trough ridge configuration, and then we'll have an active southern stream here. You can see we have an upper low, and we'll look at this. This will bring some heavy precipitation across the south, and we could take a look at that. Let's see if I can get there. All right, we'll look at the south. Here's the rainfall amounts. This is the GFS over the week of Friday. We'll go here Friday to Saturday. This doesn't show much. The European, we'll look at the GFS. See the rainfall here, over an inch. Now, there's drought conditions down here, and this, I think, will probably be a low-end threat of flash flooding because of they've been experiencing drought. Then it moves into the southeast. You can see here, we have rainfall amounts at 2 inches. This won't be a drought buster, but it'll be good help. Further to the north, as the system moves in, this is what we're talking about here. We'll look at this at the upper levels. And here comes our southern stream system. Well, first of all, we're going to look at this from in the upper area. It's still forecast to move in. Here it is, right here. This will move into the southwest, and we'll go back to the upper levels, and you see what I'm talking about. This will move in, and then move across the southern states, bringing that rain, and then a threat of snow further to the north as it moves here. Now we'll go to the surface. All right, so we'll look at the various models here. This is Friday, Saturday. Here's our low. How come I'm up? Okay, there they go. Here's Thursday, Friday. Here comes the storm, bringing rain to the south. Then we get to the north. Now you can see this is the GFS has it going out to sea, maybe clipping parts of southern New Jersey, but it should be rain because, or mixture because this is the 540 line through northern New Jersey. So now we'll look at the European. Precipitation comes a little bit further to the north. Okay, we'll go here a little bit to the north still. It could be a mixture there. Now we're going to look at the European ensembles. Brings precipitation more to the south, see to the north. And now we'll look at the GFS AI. This is further south. We'll look at the European AI. Further south. We'll look at the Canadian. Earlier today I had it going to the North Sea. Now it brings, this will be snow here across northern New Jersey, probably mixture, and then rain across the southern New Jersey coast if this solution works out. And then we'll look at the UK Met further south. So it looks like it'll be going south. Now another thing we're going to look at the GFS or the European ensembles. And look, each of these numbers represent a member. There's 50 members, and you can see it's like kind of all over the place. And so that is valid on Monday. We'll back it up a little bit. This is on Monday. And then we bring it to Monday. And this is Monday too. So you can see why there's a high in circuit. Here's the system here. They're pretty good at when you see the numbers close together, they're in good agreement. But as you get here later on Monday, you can see they're still all over the place as the low moves out. See it? The low is way down here, but look at the numbers. It shows that it could be up here. And then they kind of go closer to the south. That's the GFS. Now we'll look at the European members for the same time. Same thing. This is European members. Each one of these numbers shows where each one of these systems will be and the strength of it. Okay? So there's still a lot of wide certainty, but it looks like the trend is further to the south, and we'll miss this one again. All right? So moderate to locally heavy rain will be forecast across the south. As I stated before, you can see it here. And well, it might have some precipitation on the northern extent. Then we have another deepening upper low or trough drop down along the west coast, bringing another rain to much of the west. Now, there could be cyclogenesis occur in the northern plains, bringing wintry precipitation to the region. This would be later in the period, and we'll go to the see, this could bring some wintry precipitation. These are the various models at the same time, but they're pretty close. Some have more precipitation than others. Okay, hold on a second. I always forget to turn this on. Okay, all right, now we'll get back to this. All right, now we're going to look at the period from February 19th to the 23rd. 19th to the 23rd. And what we have here is, this is the GFS, kind of has like a trough here across the northeast, while the other models, zone of flow, trough in the west, ridging in the east. So for this forecast period, I am calling for below normal temperatures here with anomalies of 6 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures here with anomalies of 6 to 8 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is up to 40%. Below normal precipitation for much of this area here. Probability of occurrence 35%. Now we're going to look at the period for February 24th to the 28th. Again, all the models, a little bit of troughiness here according to the GFS here across the Great Lakes, upper Mississippi Valley, but the remainder of the models, now here's European trough ridge configuration, while the ensembles have a flatter flow, trough more to the west. So for this forecast period, I am calling for below normal temperatures here and here. Probability of anomalies could be up to 6 degrees below normal here, about 2 to 4 degrees below normal here. That's why I'm not so sure. I might take this away tomorrow, see how it goes. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence 35%. Above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence 35%. Okay, we're going to take a closer look at the precipitation affecting the west. We'll look at the snowfall amounts that we're expecting. This is snowfall amounts Thursday, Friday. This is a GFS. Doesn't show much. We'll look at the European. Doesn't show much until we get here later on Monday. We can have some heavy snowfall here across the Sierras. See, as we get later in the period, later next week, 220. This is heavy snowfall here, and then we'll look at the other models. Oh, that's the rainfall. We already looked at that. But no snow for parts of the east that were hit or southeast with heavy snow in the past. So I guess that's good news if you don't like snow. So, but we'll have to keep an eye on this because you can see the models are all over the place. But for now, the storm that will be moving across the south will be going out to sea as of this moment. We'll look for any changes as we go through the period. All right, so that is it for now. That is the long range weather forecast discussion for February 14th to 28th. Thank you for stopping by and have a good day.